Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Flag from MissionStarCraft, bringing you a new game based around that concept of getting up in the ladder, getting out of Bronze League, that sort of thing. Sent in to us by HaGrid, the bronze level Zerg. Thank you very much, HaGrid, for sending this in. There are going to be a few concepts that I'm just going to hop into the middle of this game for, so that I can point out some very important things around the matchup of ZvT. Yes, ZvT. We do see at this point in the game, it's pretty much just an average setup. We have 2 Thors out, just in case there are some Mutalisks, that sort of thing. 2 1 upgrades on our infantry as the Terran, and one weapons, and I believe 1 armor. Where is our armory? No, 1 armor is not on the way yet. But at this point in the game, it's pretty average, normal setup. If you're higher level, you might have more things here, more things there, but basically the same sort of thing. And there are going to be a few things that I'm going to point out as we go along that are super, super important things to work on as we are a Zerg player, as we are working from the Zerg mindset, that is. So the first thing I'm going to say is creep spread, creep spread, creep spread. In a ZvT matchup, it is so important. It makes your Banelings super, super speedy, especially with that centrifugal hooks upgrade, I believe, whatever it's called, yes. And it makes your Speedlings also uber speedy, and just gives you that super huge advantage throughout the map of being able to have vision on everything. But at this point in the stage in the game, we do have our 5th base going up. We have our 4th, which recently came up. Gonna want to populate that geyser, but otherwise not a big deal at this point. And there are a few things that are Zerg specific that just really honestly just take practice, just more time working on getting faster at the game. We do see at this point, holy crap, we are speedy as fuck. 220 APM at this second, but average we're around 50. Same with our Terran buddy. So there are just some things that just take time, just a lot of practice. Just to give you an example, I was actually averaging around 50 APM at the beginning of the season. However, I have played 600 to 650 games this season, which means I've had a lot of practice, a lot of games played. I've averaged, I think, over or around 10 games played per day. So that kind of an amount of practice, amount of active practice working on all the different things that you need to work on will improve your play massively. So it's pretty much just time spent. So, but what we're going to do right now is hop into the game and look at a few things. In ZvT, one thing you really have to decide on is kind of, especially at this level, is picking what you want to do. Because there are so many different things you can do. In a ZvT, you can go for ultras, or you can decide what kind of high tech you want to do. And there are a lot of pros who say, okay, if you see this, then you go this way. If you go see this, you can go that way. What I would say as just advice from my perspective of being in the low gold, even silver leagues, not long ago at all, is kind of take a decision, at least for the mid game, of deciding between do I want to harass with Mutalisks, as we are going to see our friend here HaGrid do with his, I believe, 20 Mutalisks, or do I want to tech for not broodlords, or do I want to tech for infestors and do an infestor 1-1 or infestor 2-2 Speedling Baneling push sort of thing. Those two that choice between those two things, if you just pick one and work at it in ZvT, will slowly start to just massively improve your win rate. For a long time, I just kind of sat there in the middle and muddled around and went, well, I guess I'll get some infestors and some speeds and I guess some mutas here and there, and I just kind of floundered for a while. And also, one thing to note, as I personally chose Mutalisks. Right now, I'm working on trying to incorporate infestors and that sort of thing, but if you choose Mutalisks, there is a number of Mutalisks that you can just kind of stop at and just go. Just move out and attack. And I would personally set that number at around 5 or 6. Once you have 5 or 6 Mutalisks, it's easily enough to one-shot an SCV and be able to just start having that bounce attack start to do more and more damage throughout. And you can start to mass up more Mutalisks behind it without the fear of having all of your stuff destroyed in 5 seconds by, say, a Thor or some Marines. Another thing to note is Speedling and Baneling control. This is so massively important. There's going to be only one other thing past that we're going to cover. And really the biggest thing with this is figuring out where do I click to attack, what do I do. So we're going to look at what HaGrid is doing I'm going to slow down to normal and see what happens. So you're looking at the battle, then it just kind of attack in, and all of the Speedlings die. Really, really important. What you want to use your Speedlings for is a kind of net for your Banelings. You want to click past the group of units that you're seeing so that your Speedlings hold them in place and have your Banelings go in. The Speedlings are going to do some damage, but the primary use of them is going to be just holding these units in a net. We can see this Marine here getting absolutely vaporized by this, vaporized or melted, whatever, by the acid. And we are going to see these Mutalisks come in going, oh no, we're about to lose, fuck. We're gonna do it. We're at normal speed. Let's speed up. No, let's go attack. So at this point in the game, I will notice the final thing. We are at 6.6k and 2.8k, and if we look at the production tab, we have 72 Lings in production. So we have a lot of money. One thing you really want to do at this point, when you have so much money, you were or are near max, you're just kind of going, fuck, what do I do? Is build spines. Build spines. Just throw down a wall of spines and then rebuild the drones. When you get to that same amount of money, just throw down another wall of spines and rebuild the drones. That sort of thing. Gives you a huge, huge foundation to fall back on, which allows you a lot of time to push off this sort of attack. Allows this kind of amount of Speedlings to come up so that you can then morph those into Banes, that sort of thing, which gives you just a huge amount of, as I said, foundation just in case. So what we're going to see here is the third is going to go down very quickly. However, the Mutas are in his base, absolutely wrecking everything there. Going to be able to take down this planetary fortress. His planetary fortress cannot shoot up. High-sec auto-tracking might give them range, but doesn't give them the ability to tilt up. We are going to see this force push in, try and take out these Banelings. However, Banelings are easily able to destroy this entire force. One Thor sitting back in the back, not wanting to get in on this stuff. Going to have one Queen chase after these medevacs and get absolutely mauled by this Thor. But as we can see, the Mutalisks are absolutely trashing his base. One more Thor trying to get out in time to be able to handle this. Not going to be nearly enough. A few Marines stimming in to do a little damage. Of those 20 Mutalisks, we now have 9 left. However, that's easily going to be enough to take care of anything that our Terran enemy has. And at this point, the game is over. So, HaGrid said that this game was one where he finally felt control of the game. Very, very good. I will note, if you start attacking with like 5 to 10 Mutalisks, it will give you even more control, as the Terran player really won't be able to move out of his base. As he's doing that, keep building drones, keep building expansions. We saw our friend here, HaGrid, expand to this base and this base. Very, very good. Again, while you're just attacking, anytime you, like, say, attack with the Mutalisks, he responds with stimmed Marines, fall back for a second, spread creep, inject, go back again. That sort of thing. Gives you a really nice way to just cycle through the things you need to do throughout the game. Good game submitted by HaGrid. Thank you very much for sending this in. If you guys have anything else, any other games that you would like me to see, please send those in to MissionStarCraft@gmail.com. Keep sending those in. I have not received any silver or gold games. If you are a silver leaguer or a gold leaguer and would like any advice or any analysis of your games, please send those in, as I will almost guaranteed view those immediately. Do have a bunch of platinum games that will probably be coming up in the days ahead. Thanks again to HaGrid for sending this in. Again, send those to MissionStarCraft@gmail.com. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, share, all that sort of cool stuff, and I'll see you guys in the games to come. This is Flag, signing out.